So when you first enter Elements in Gallery 1, we're really exploring all of the kind of interesting design elements of the periodic table, and we're doing that through a variety of ways.
The periodic table was originally a means for Mendeleev to represent the patterns that occur naturally among the chemical elements. By taking a look at the relationships between the different elements, their physical properties and their chemical reactivity, he was able to align them in the structure that reflected these patterns in the way that they act chemically. So this actually has to do with the structure of an atom, has to do with far more subtle things like quantum theory, but you can also just use it as a kind of a recipe book for putting together molecules.
We really kind of saw the opportunity in exploring the periodic table because it's such an iconic design, and because so many artists work from either the elements that are in it or the design that it makes up the periodic table. It's very rich area for a science gallery to develop an exhibition around.
It's a means of categorizing information, not just for scientists, but also generally, it's an excellent representation of the way in which the human mind likes to categorize the structure of the universe around it.
We have a whole section that's all about the alternative periodic table, and this is where people have tried to take Mendeleev's iconic design from the late 1800s and change it around a bit, and they've produced spiral periodic tables and 3D periodic tables. But I suppose, like all great design, what's really interesting about the periodic table is that it has stayed, and people are using the same periodic table that they were over 200 years ago nearly at this stage. Right behind me is the world's first crowdsourced periodic table. This is our Bring Your Own Element section. And what we're asking people to do is bring along different objects from their home, from their shed, from their handbag that they want to have a look at, and maybe they think that it has a particular element, or maybe they're sure, you know, if they have some gold or if they have some calcium, they know what it is, and they have to insert it into the correct box. So we're hoping that by the end of the run of the show, which is on the 23rd of September, we'll have all of these shelves that you see behind me right now will be full to the brim with a variety of things from people's homes.